Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my first update for the Fall For You Project Pan. So if you're interested in seeing how I did this time, then just keep watching. So this project was set up by the lovely Claire Elizabeth, and she is a UK YouTuber and Instagrammer here, and she's really lovely. So I'll have her on the screen and down below, and thank you to Erynn for inviting me to this project. The premise for it is fall, so autumnal, and products that you would fall in love with or fall for, so products you love. So I am using 6 products myself, and I am not doing this rolling style because I'm overwhelmed with the amount of products that I'm panning and I never ever learn. So today I have one empty and I'm going to start with that, and then I'm going to show you my progress. So the empty I have is the Aldi Perfume in Velvety Rose number 14, Luxury Eau de Toilette. And there's 15 mils in this, and I think you get about 10 of them in a set. The packaging is more or less opaque, and it's about, I think it's 16 or 17 euros, and I find them so handy for your handbag, and they smell so similar to the Jo Malone perfumes, so they do. My favorite one is the orange one, the bitter orange one, and it doesn't smell like orange, it's just called that for some reason. You can still get the smell off it, and it's absolutely beautiful. But this is now empty. So the next product I rolled in is this. It's in the Pixie Makeup Fixing Mist bottle, but it's just a facial spray, and I absolutely love them. However, these bottles are 22 euros, and for the frequency in which that I go through them, that's too much money for what I'm willing to pay. So as of the last update, or beg your pardon, the intro, I made this out of tea, and you can see how I did that in the last video. I'll link it down below. But it was a full bottle, and now there's just this little bit left. So imagine spending 22 euros a month. I'll definitely finish this by the next update. It's kind of like spritzing at the moment. Yeah, it's like squirting droplets on my face now at the moment rather than a mist. I do want to repurchase the orange, what is it, the Wake Up Mist? Is that what it's called? The Wake Up Mist, the vitamin C one, but I just can't make a habit of it because I just go through them too quickly. But this will be done by the next time. So for blush, I rolled in this Benefit Rockateur Mini. There's 1.6 grams in it, and this particular one is a matte finish, yet the bigger one seems to be more of a glowy finish, and I wanted to use it 20 times. And you can see on the screen, I'm not sure if it shows it quite well, but the rock looks disrupted now, and I've used it 10 times out of the 20, so 10 more goes. I absolutely find these size products, this size, so handy for my lifestyle. So I have to use it 10 more times, and I don't see that being a problem because I have it in a routine now. I have a routine in how I apply it, and I'm really enjoying it. For highlighter, I rolled in this mini Becca Champagne Pop. There's 1.15 grams in it, or 0.04 ounces on it. I have it on today. I don't know like what you can see. It doesn't, I don't know, it's not coming quite gold for some reason on my skin tone. But my goal was to use this 20 times as well, and I've used this 8 times, which I'm actually so happy with considering the amount of highlighters I have in projects. And I hit goal on a highlighter in another project, and then I was able to move on to this one. If the close-up shows, I don't know, but there is a bit of a dip forming in this now. So I'm thinking, gosh, would the 20 uses make me hit pan on this? Will it? I feel like if this isn't finished by the end of the year, I'm gonna roll this into a project, but I actually am considering having it in the full size. I do have a mini of the Rodeo Drive from Ofra, so I think I'm just gonna put one on one side and one on the other side and see how similar that they are to each other, because I'm actually really enjoying it. It is quite intense though. I don't know if it's picking up here, but for work it might be a bit intense for work. So I need to use this another 12 times. I have 2 eyeshadow products in this project, so I'm just going to show you both of those. One is a pigment, one is pressed. This one I'm actually happy I got use out of. This is the MAC in what everyone thinks is old gold. We are not quite sure, but that's what we're going to go with. Thank you for your guys for letting me know what you think it's called. I'll have it popped up on the screen. Gosh, it's a pigment. I want to use it 10 times, and I've used it twice, and now I'm panning a bajillion eyeshadow, so I'm actually pretty happy that I've used it twice. I think 10 was a reasonable goal considering the next one. This is it here. So in person it's like a green gold, is that what you'd call it? gosh, it's so intense. Like, it looks like that here, right? But when I put this on my eye, it looks pretty much exactly the same as the green shade Electric in Subculture. Like, that's what it seems to look like on the eye, but it's not the same on your arm. However, when I put it on my eye, I was like, oh my God, it looks the same. It looks pretty much the same, except extremely pigmented. So this next product is a shadow from the Violet Voss Pro Ride or Die in the shade Stephanie. It just so happens that it is my name, but anyone that does follow me on this channel knows that these shades are my favorite shades. My goal for this is to hit pan. I don't know, is that a bit much, but I have used it 4 times so far and we are getting a bit of a dip. I'll pop the close-up I have on the screen for your viewing pleasure. However, this is what it's like kind of here. I don't know, does that show it to you? Like, there is a bit of a dip for those 4 uses. I do have it on me today. Like, I don't know how helpful that is for you to see. I absolutely love, with a passion, coppery shades. I love it so much. But I was holding off on using the shade for the reason of, oh God, I love it. And that's ridiculous. So I'm actually really happy that I'm using it. Now it looks kind of more disrupted than the rest of the shades, which is exciting. When I rolled this shade in, I thought, I am not going to be able to hit pan on this. I'm panning like 30 eyeshadows. How am I going to do this? But now looking at it, I'm thinking perhaps this is actually possible. Okay guys, that was my update. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe and I will see you the next time. Thank you so much and I can't wait to watch everyone else's update. Take care. Bye.